to work toward how this connects to Washington, D.C., from Washington State to Washington, D.C. Now, we heard Trump before the election trying to entice Black folks in this country to vote for him by saying that what immigrants were taking Black jobs. And to any of us that were listening, we're like, oh yeah, it's all about racism here and racism here. It's all about white supremacy. Because the insinuation there from Donald Trump was that Black folks should be working in the fields. Black folks should be picking cotton. That's what he meant. And when I said that way back when he was campaigning, I got told that I was being ridiculous. But now that we're facing this migrant worker shortage that was entirely created by Donald Trump, he spent billions of our taxpayer dollars to fuck up our food system. Now he's saying this. I want you to listen really closely.
But Mr. President, I just want to hear you clearly. You're saying that people who have been here for years and who have been even paying taxes, you're going to look at them very differently, and maybe they belong here in the workforce?
I want to work with them, and in some cases, we're sending them back to their country with a pass back in legally, and we're doing things that are very difficult to do and very complex, but it works really well. We're sending them back, and then they're schooling, they're learning, they're coming in legally. We have a lot of that going on, but we're taking care of our farmers. We can't let our farmers not have anybody, these people, you can't replace them very easily. People that live in the inner city are not doing that work. They're just not doing that work. And they've tried, we've tried, everybody tried. They don't do it. These people do it naturally. I said, what happens if they get it to a farmer the other day? What happens if they get a bad back? He said, they don't get a bad back, sir, because if they get a bad back, they die.
On August 5th, talking about how they might tweak the migrant worker policy in this country. That's because he is pandering to Republican farmers who are... Again, Trump is scrambling all over the place. He is underwater across the board. He is absolutely in the toilet on immigration. And what is it? More than 70% of Americans disapprove of what Trump is doing on immigration. And specifically, they want a legal pathway for folks who are undocumented in this country to be able to stay and work legally. They don't want this shit that Trump is doing. So Trump was feeding them a line of bullshit. In some cases, we're sending them back to their country with a pass back in legally. Where? Show me. He went on to say, we're taking care of our farmers. That's what this is about. We can't let our farmers not have anybody. You took away all their workers. You did that. You tore apart families. You are still tearing apart families. You said you want to take 1 million immigrants a year out of this country and shove them in concentration camps and deport them to God knows where. South Sudan, the Gulag in El Salvador.